Investigators in San Bernardino County are working to unravel the mystery surrounding 6 people who were found dead in a remote area in the Mojave Desert. The bodies were found in a bullet-riddled car at a crossroads near El Mirage. Several of the bodies had been burned. This gruesome discovery made when deputies responded to a welfare check. This afternoon, San Bernardino Sheriff's Department officials telling Fox 11 no new information will be released in the case until sometime next week.
Are we rolling, Bob?
We are.
So, John and I we're in the songwriting spasm, and so I'm up in visiting John, I believe, and the word Adelanto popped up, and so we were just saying it because it sounded like a cool word, Adelanto.
Yeah, it does.
And then we were kind of thinking, well, we hadn't had a hit in a week or two, so let's play with Adelanto. This is a song that took almost all day to write, but we got online, or I got online or something, but we're together, and there's the community kind of business director of Adelanto doing a commercial, and he goes, "This is a place that makes dreams possible." And so we like, all right, now we had our song, right? So Lost in Impossibility.
And it showed like warehouses and stuff in the desert.
Visions of warehouses
Yeah.
and all that. So
Dreams.
Yeah, dreams, yeah.
The dreams of warehouses.
So we ended up writing that song, but also a friend of mine who's a biologist used to, old guys in his 90s now, collect museum specimens by shooting birds, because that's what you did in the old days, right? And then get all the data from them. And he was always complaining because of us liberals kind of not allowing people to shoot things anymore in the city. So he kept getting pushed further and further out, and he found this place outside of Adelanto called El Mirage. And El Mirage is this old lake bed. It's just filled with creosote. And
Oh yeah, I've driven fast out there.
Yeah, I bet you have.
See?
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah, you
Go
did.
ahead, keep going.
So we put in El Mirage, the shore of El Mirage, right? And we worked it into some sort of Lord's mythology and stuff. And the song was eventually written. We actually, that night, we finally put one in the can after like a lot of takes, and we're cracking up. And it's really cool. It has some really neat little things that I think might have come out in this maybe version too, I hope. Well, and then it got out of rotation, and years go by, a decade goes by, and a couple of weeks ago, on the news, there were 6 dudes killed at Adelanto. Did you see that?
I didn't see that,
Okay.
but it doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me. And they were in the helicopter shots with blurring their little faces. They were lying in the dirt and in the sand and in the creosote, and there's blood, and there's 2 shot up vehicles and stuff, and the guys were then popped in the head execution style afterwards. And so Ed is and John have kind of organized this thing. I'm going, holy shit, man, this is about Adelanto, and your reasons for living are killing me, and this is too spooky, right? And then it turns out that weird little Jeep road through the sand was called Shadow Mountain, which is where the name of the place where we actually wrote the song 12 years earlier. So we got written it in Shadow Mountain, finished in Shadow Mountain. I lived on Shadow Mountain, and its murders were now on Shadow Mountain in real time. And so we thought, well, we've got to do it tonight. So this song had been, down wherever old songs go to rest at the bottom of something. And we've kind of pulled it up, and I'm kind of really happy with the way it turned out.
He got his phone, he called, and they traced the phone, and when they got there, he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he told them who did it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he died in the sand.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Okay. People think this is deadly serious. A song like Adelanto?
We get us killed if it gets
Oh
published.
yeah. Yeah.
You have to take the film guys with them too.
That's right.
You guys might all be dead now. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. We apologize. Okay. 2, 3, 4.
Adelanto, your reasons for living are killing me. Adelanto, lost in impossibilities. Cameo moon, Jericho winds, frame the dim in lights of Adelanto. Romance bends at the shore of El Mirage. second guess what we can't avoid. Nevertheless, we're the Joshua trees, point to the void that is Adelanto. Adelanto, Adelanto, your reasons for living are killing me. Adelanto, Adelanto, lost in impossibility. Cameo moons, Jericho winds, frame the dimming lights of Adelanto. Romance bends at the Chauvel Mirage, from the fluttering neon at the Calico Garage, straight through the heart of Adelanto. One by one, we second guess what we can't avoid. Nevertheless, we're the Joshua trees, point to the void that is Adelanto. One by one, we second guess what we can't avoid. Nevertheless, we're the Joshua trees.